watching Universal Kids On Demand.
Hudson already looking very strong. The moment was finally here. McRitchie from start to finish. The one we've whispered about for so long. It's Jacob Goldman pulling away on the high beam. And with the world watching, they turn those whispers into roars. Today, the journey continues as America's next generation of ninjas prove that warrior heart,
I'm running the course for my brother. He has some limitations in sports.
courage,
Not strong for a girl, just strong.
and spirit
I really don't care if I win or lose. I just want to have fun.
are inside us all. It all starts now on American Ninja Warrior Jr. Hello, everyone, and welcome to downtown Los Angeles and the sensational second qualifier of American Ninja Warrior Jr. here on Universal Kids. Thanks for joining us. I'm Matt Eisman.
And I'm Akbar Bajabia-Miller. Last time we saw some heart-pounding action as the first 12 young ninjas showed the world that age really is just a number.
Last week, we saw Jacob Goldman. Jacob Goldman does it! Ella McRitchie. Ella McRitchie continues to deliver. And Hudson Humphreys.
Hudson's pretty fast. He can do this in about 35 seconds.
All punch their ticket to the semifinals. The competition continues today as 4 more junior ninjas from each age group will compete to get one step closer to a chance at the $15,000 grand prize and the title of American Ninja Warrior Junior Champion. As a reminder, each qualifying round will feature 4 competitors per age group.
Those 4 competitors will meet for the first time in the seeding round. Then the 2 fastest ninjas will face off against the 2 slowest in the knockout round.
And that'll set up one last race to determine who moves on to the semifinals.
If I had a seatbelt, I would strap in right now because if today is anything like the last time, we are in for a wild ride.
And starting it off will be the 9 and 10-year-old ninjas. For a closer look at the course they'll be competing on, let's go down to the 3rd member of our team, Lori Hernandez.
Thanks, guys. It's great to be back, and I can't wait to see our next group of junior ninjas in action. Once again, they will be racing through obstacles that you all know and love from the adult ninja course, just modified to accommodate their height and reach. First up for the 9 and 10-year-olds is the Sonic Swing. They'll race up a steep incline and swing to 2 platforms using a pair of ropes. Then it's the Tic-Tac, where they'll need momentum to move a giant pendulum before leaping to a cargo net. That's followed by the I-beam, where they'll have to traverse the bottom of a beam using only their arms. After that, it's floating tiles, where balance is everything as they traverse 6 suspended tiles. Then it's onto the spin cycle, where competitors will lachey through 3 rotating metal baskets. And lastly, the ninjas will have to scale the 13-foot warped wall with handholds at 10 and 11 and a half feet. First ninja to hit their buzzer wins the race. Matt?
Thanks, Lori. Well, it's time to kick things off on American Ninja Warrior Jr. Leading it off, it's going to be our 9 and 10-year-old warriors. First up, we have Miles Odom out of Las Cruces, New Mexico. Well, he's called the Barefoot Warrior, has the shoes on out here. We made him wear for safety's sake, and he'll be squaring off against the 9-year-old Caden Forche of Littleton, Colorado. He started out training ninja just to burn off energy in the morning, fell in love with it.
My morning routine is I help my sister make breakfast, and then we go get dressed, and then we do ninja. I have ADHD, so I train with ninja before school to burn all my extra energy.
Oh, man, he's got to have great balance.
To help me focus in school.
All right, you ready for this, buddy?
Yeah.
All right, on your marks.
3, 2, 1, go.
The method that we've figured out to burn Caden's energy before school and before he does homework has been really successful for him. He just burns that energy and then he can really focus.
All right, let's crush this.
Brian Arnold, he's my coach in climbing, and I love to climb with him.
Come on, you got it faster. Come on, faster.
I've known Caden for about 2 years now. What's really unique about Caden is his love of Ninja Warrior. I've never met a kid so excited.
I can barely keep up with you, Caden.
Woo!
It's inspiring. He's going to be a tough competitor to beat.
Jump to the rope, spin around.
I don't care if I win or lose American Ninja Warrior Junior. I just want to have fun.
God!
And there's Caden's family and another one of his coaches, legendary ninja Lauren Ball, who's competed on every season of Ninja Warrior.
Caden's nickname is the Chatterbox Ninja because he loves to do play-by-play at home while watching American Ninja Warrior. But Miles Odom looks ready to do some stomping. He enjoys rock climbing, parkour, and he can jump rope on a pogo stick. Now that's some ninja balance.
Here they go. The Barefoot Warrior, those shoes, will they slow him down? Looking like he's got a slight edge here over Caden.
They got a nice little pace going. Oh, Caden stumbles on TikTok.
And the Barefoot Warrior's taking advantage.
Oh, but look, Caden's not slowing down. He's closed the gap.
Neck and neck. Wow!
Matt, this is an all-out sprint on the floating tiles.
Miles Odom has a slight lead going into spin cycle.
Oh, but here comes the Chatterbox Ninja. Oh, Miles is down!
And Caden's just won the race, but he still wants that buzzer.
This is what happens when you have a 15-foot rope in your living room.
Wow! An explosive performance out of Caden Forche. And what a great effort out of the Barefoot Ninja. Great job, Miles.
Caden Forche was off to a rocky start on the TikTok, but quickly caught up on the I-beam and flew through the spin cycle, while the Barefoot Ninja dipped his toe in the water.
Great race out of Caden. He's standing by with Lori.
Caden, while you're on the spin cycle, you caught the last one with one hand. How did you do that?
I don't know. I love upper body stuff, so.
Very nice. Can we have a dance party?
Yeah!
Yes! Matt, back to you.
Thanks, Lori. Now, to encourage, guide, and inspire our junior ninjas throughout this tournament, we have some very special mentors that you may recognize.
That's right. Today, Drew Dreschel will be coaching the 9 and 10-year-olds. Drew is one of the fastest ninjas ever, and he sees over 500 kids a week at his gym. Natalie Duran is coaching the 11 and 12-year-olds. She's competed on 4 seasons and has been training kids for the past 7 years. And Megan Martin will be mentoring the 13 and 14-year-olds. Megan's one of the top ninjas out there today and has been a kids climbing coach for over 5 years.
How you feeling?
And there's mentor Drew Dreschel at the start line with our next 2 ninjas.
How are you feeling about the course?
Pretty good. Not too nervous.
Not too nervous? That's good. A little bit of nervous? Perfect. A lot of bit of nervous? You guys are right where you need to be. Go out there, have fun. I want to see you guys crush it, all right? I'll be cheering you on. Let's go.
Some good words of encouragement there from mentor Drew Dreschel. Being new to the course, helpful for these junior ninjas to have that support. Next up, we have Kaya Senderak from Castle Rock, Colorado. She's been vegan almost her whole life, goes by the Vegan Ninja.
If you think that goats are herbivores, it is a lie. They eat your fingers. I volunteer at Broken Shovels Farm Sanctuary. They rescue lots of animals. They let people come and visit and interact with them. Here's flapper number 3. Hi. Don't eat my fingers. I have been vegan for pretty much my whole life. It's very healthy to eat vegan, and I just cannot imagine eating any of the animals here. I love animals too much to eat them. It's my happy place.
Kaya's competition is 10-year-old Arden Jensen from Flowery Branch, Georgia. And believe it or not, Akbar, Arden is vegan too. This is vegan versus vegan.
Oh yeah, you better believe it, Matt. This is fueled by a steady diet of only fruits and veggies. Arden thrives in gymnastics, swimming, and karate, but not to be outdone by Kaya Senderak, who competes in aerial acrobatics, parkour, and mountain climbing.
Here we go. Kaya first through the sonic swing, off to a great start, Akbar.
Arden's got to pick it up a bit, though, Matt. Got to move.
Both athletes now onto the I-beam. Kaya may have a slight advantage here. She's got a climbing wall right over her bed at home.
Well, that's a girl that dreams about climbing. But Arden Jensen, with that long reach, is making up ground.
Kaya dismounts with a huge lâché and now flying through the floating tiles.
Oh, Arden's gonna need a boost of energy. Somebody better get that girl some spinach.
Well, this is where Art Jensen has a 5-inch reach advantage, and look at it coming into play. Ooh. Arden's in the lead, and Kaya just struggling to get to that second basket. Kaya goes down as well. Now, because both of these competitors went down in the spin cycle, the win goes to the athlete who completed the last obstacle first, and that was Kaya Senderak.
Definitely had fun.
Coming up, we'll finish our 9- and 10-year-old races and then start our 11- and 12-year-old races. And you'll meet Hans Hertz, a fierce ninja with a big heart.
I am running this course for my brother because he just can't. So if I'm running for the both of us, it's also like he's running as well.
All next on American Ninja Warrior Jr.
You're watching Universal Kids On Demand. You're watching Universal Kids On Demand.
Welcome back to Los Angeles and American Ninja Warrior Jr. While we were away, Caden Forche, the Chatterbox Ninja, faced off against vegan strong Arden Jensen. Both ninjas kept it tight through the first 3 obstacles, but Caden quickly put some distance between himself and Arden.
Shana, it looks like Forche got a little cayenne pepper in his step.
Arden did her best to keep up, but fell victim to the spin cycle once again. Arden splashes down, and Caden was up the wall for the win.
This show is awesome!
So later today, Caden will face off against the winner of the next race to see who moves on to the semifinals.
Did you guys stay dry last round?
Nope.
Oh, you guys gonna change anything?
We're both gonna stay dry.
That's what I want to hear. Stay dry, hit that buzzer, have fun, right? Do your best.
So it's vegan ninja Kaya Senderak and barefoot ninja Miles Odom, both looking for their first buzzers here in the knockout round.
Yeah, both Kaya and Miles fell on spin cycle earlier, but Miles made it there 7 seconds faster than Kaya did. So she's gonna have to pick up the pace to keep this one close.
And they're off.
All right, I wanna see a race. I wanna see a sprint. I wanna see them get through this one, man.
And we're seeing a dead heat. These two really pushing each other.
Wow! Miles and Kaya right at it, Matt.
Come on!
Ooh, they're very close on the IP. They're at the same spot.
Dead even. This is as close a race as we've seen in this age bracket.
Are you kidding me? This is like synchronized ninja.
And a slight edge to Kaya.
Oh, a little stumble.
This is the moment of truth. Can either of them make it through the spin cycle this time? Well, credit to Kaya, but Miles pulls ahead.
Oh, look at Miles, Matt. He's got a little momentum.
He's got a 4-inch height advantage here, Akbar. Kaya splashes down. Miles Odom gets some more miles on his odometer. He's getting to the buzzer. And credit Kaya for a great effort. Is it weird running with shoes on?
Yes.
Yeah, hey, do me a favor. Take off your shoes and just throw them off. You don't need them. Just throw them. Yeah!
Miles Odom, a big win in the knockout round. The barefoot warrior now in his socks,
Barefoot
standing
now.
with Gloria Hernandez.
Miles, great job. I don't think those shoes held you back one bit. What can we expect from you in the next run?
You can expect that I'm gonna try my best. I'm gonna go as hard as I can and hopefully make it.
Congratulations on an awesome run. We'll see you next time, guys.
Thanks, Lori. So that means we'll be seeing Miles in a rematch against Caden a little later in the hour. But right now, we're moving on to the 11 and 12 Junior Ninjas. For this age bracket, we've added some new obstacles and upped the degree of difficulty. Let's go down to Lori to see what the changes are.
Thanks, guys. Just like the 9 and 10-year-old group, the 11 and 12-year-old competitors will need to get past the Sonic Swing and then Tick-Tock before starting their new obstacle, Ring Toss. They'll use 2 rings to swing across a series of pegs. Then it's a run over the floating tiles before the next new obstacle, the Fly Wheels, where they will lachey across the 3 hanging wheels. And finally, the ninjas will take on the warped wall. The 10-foot handhold has been removed, so this age group will need to reach at least 11.5 feet. First to hit the buzzer wins. Matt?
Thanks, Lori. Let's meet the first 2 11 and 12-year-olds competing in this qualifier. It's 12-year-old Nico Stratman from St. Peters, Missouri, going up against 11-year-old Hans Hertz out of Castle Rock, Colorado. And there's Hans' brother Harper. Those two have a very special bond.
I have a younger brother named Harper, and he is 9. You wanna do a rope climb? Harper is a little different from other kids. I communicate with my brother either through sign language, but then he can hear, so I can also talk to him. Here, step down. He just can't respond. Down. When I used to play other sports, Harper would just play on the phone, and he wasn't really interested. But then with Ninja, he'd actually like put the phone down and then watch me run. He wanted to try it as well. When Harper's trying the obstacles, it makes me feel happy because he's never really tried throwing a football or kicking a soccer ball. But then with Ninja, he's actually like trying the stuff that I do because he wants to do it as well. And he just enjoys whenever I'm with him. Hey! Hey!
When I see Hans and Harper on the Ninja course, it just gives me such great love and admiration for both of them, that Harper's trying so hard, but also that Hans is taking care of his brother and teaching him how to do new things.
Come on.
Their bond is shaped in something that hasn't existed before.
Get your feet up. Ah, good job. I am running this course for my brother because he would definitely want to do the Ninja course, he just can't. So if I'm running for the both of us, it's also like he's running as well. Good job, Harper.
You know Hans wants to make his brother proud.
Hans doesn't just have a big heart. He's a fierce ninja who competes locally back home. But don't count out Nico. This kid is an expert video gamer. His hand-eye coordination is top-notch.
Hans is
Nico's
quick.
got a slow start, Matt. You got to be careful on the Sonic swing.
Come on, Nico, catch up.
And a quick transfer on the TikTok. Hans is running like he's late for a plane.
That's why Hans is solo. This is a close one, Matt. Hans is determined to keep the lead, but Nico's keeping it tight.
There's mentor Natalie Duran giving these guys some extra motivation from the sideline.
Oh, Nico skipped the lead.
Very even. Wow. A little stumble out of Nico as he skips the tile.
All right, Matt, Hans ain't messing around.
Who's going to make that first transfer in the smooth dismount? Go for it.
All right, this is it, the last one. Hans solo, let's go.
And Hans' first attempt. That's a Nico, though.
Nico! And right down to the wire. Even Natalie Duran is shocked. Well, Matt, for Nico, he loves to stand out, and he stood out in this race, coming from behind. Nico only managed to get ahead at the very last second. You can see right here, his feet are higher up on the wall, allowing him to throw his body over the top faster than Hans and hit that buzzer first.
Coming up, you'll meet 11-year-old motorbiking, horse riding, fiddling ninja Hattie Jones, who's warming up for her first race.
Ready? All right, get him.
That's next on American Ninja Warrior Jr.
You're watching Universal Kids On Demand. You're watching Universal Kids On Demand.
Welcome back to American Ninja Warrior Jr. While we were away, the 11 and 12-year-olds continued to run the course. And the fiddling ninja, Hattie Jones, orchestrated a textbook run against Casey Hugh. While Casey kept it close, her grip slipped on the ring toss. And Hattie was able to use the rest of the race as a practice session. Watching all these amazing junior ninjas compete, I think back to when I was their age. I think I was a little more concerned with John Elway winning a Super Bowl than I was training 5 hours a day like some of these kids.
That goes for me too, and I bet we weren't the only ones.
When I was 9 and 10 years old, I was always athletic. I was always doing sports.
When I was 13 and 14, I just started competing in professional rock climbing competitions.
I was just at home a lot, reading a lot of books, and I'm so jealous these kids have the opportunity to play on a full-blown ninja course.
Oh my goodness!
I feel like I would be a superhuman by this point if I was doing Ninja Warrior for the past almost 20 years.
I definitely see myself in a lot of these girls because they're not letting the fact that they're a girl keep them from doing what they love to do. And I don't want to race half of these kids, to be honest. I think like they'd be faster than me.
Well, we're all obviously obviously a little bit older, some older than others, but it's clear we're all still just big kids at heart. Now, let's get back to the action. We've got our first knockout round in the 11 and 12-year-old age group. It's 12-year-old Nico Stradman out of St. Peters, Missouri, who had an amazing comeback win in his first race. And there's Nico's mom, Laura, along with his brother and two cousins. Nico's running with 12-year-old Casey Hugh from Oak Hill, Virginia. There's her little brother showing her some big support. And Casey's looking determined to hit that buzzer.
That's right, Casey took a spill on the ring toss in her first race. So let's hope she's got the grip to conquer it this time, and she'll need it if she wants to keep up with Nico. All right, let's MOBE move.
Nico's pulling ahead on the Sonic swing.
A little stumble from Casey. She can't let Nico get away.
You don't want to give Nico an edge. He's gotten up that warped wall. Casey taking a second swing on the TikTok.
You know, the one thing about Nico is that once he gets about midway through the course, he starts to really pick up the pace.
But Casey, the ninja out of Virginia, is gaining ground. This is where she fell last time.
Come on, Casey.
All right, Nico skipped the towel last time. There he goes again.
Don't give up, girl. Good. Yes. Don't give up, Casey. You got this.
Oh, Casey's down. But Pink Hair don't care. This gamer looks ready for his next boss battle.
Look at that. Doesn't even use the 11.5-foot handle. And Nico goes 2 for 2.
You got those rings and you didn't give up. You fought through that whole thing. Keep training, and I can't wait to see how strong you get.
Thank you.
A great effort by Casey, but it's Nico who we'll see again later. And this next race will determine who he's running against. It's 11-year-old Hans Hertz from Castle Rock, Colorado, going up against 11-year-old Hattie Jones from College Grove, Tennessee. And this fiddling ninja is ready to go.
My name is Hattie. I'm 11 years old, and I'm the fiddling ninja. You want to know why? I also like riding horses. I like riding dirt bikes with my brother and my friend. Our squad name is Rat Squad. I've been doing ninja for 3 years because I think it's a great opportunity to show the world what I can do. My dad built this obstacle course. Pretty cool, isn't it? I think I could be one of the girls that will win. Not strong for a girl, just strong.
I tell you, I love the confidence. You know, Matt, both Hans and Hattie made it up the warped wall in their last run, but Hattie won her race and Hans didn't. Hans only missed out by a second. You know what? We might have another close one here, Matt.
And here we go. Hans with the early lead.
Whoa, wow, look at him fly.
Hattie's got to keep momentum on the rings. In her first run, Akbar, she got a little hung up here.
Yeah, that's right, and she looks like she has her flow figured out this time, though.
But there's Hans with the dismount.
All right, come on, Hattie, come on. You got this. Right.
Oh, a little stumble, but she saves it.
Hattie's really gonna need to make up some ground on these flywheels. Jump, Hattie, jump.
Hattie's gotta go. As Hans is off, it's gonna be hard to catch him now.
Hans is hungry for that buzzer.
And Hans gets his first win. And look at Harper, so proud of his brother. But Hattie not giving up.
She knows how good it feels at the top of that wall.
And she does it.
Hit that buzzer.
Just an impressive performance out of both of these competitors. Hans, you did it.
This time.
This time. And Hattie, way to go getting up that warp wall again. And I love the smile. Great race.
Thanks.
I love it. Both of them smiling atop the warp wall. That's what American Ninja Warrior Jr. is all about. So that means there'll be a rematch between Nico Stradman and Hans Hertz in the final showdown to determine who will advance to the semifinals. We'll see that later on. But up next, our 13 and 14-year-olds are ready to compete. And you won't believe what these kids can do when American Ninja Warrior Jr. returns.
You're watching Universal Kids On Demand. You're watching Universal Kids On Demand.
Welcome back to downtown Los Angeles and another exciting qualifier of American Ninja Warrior Junior. And Akbar, I think it's safe to say these junior ninjas are exceeding every expectation we had for them.
Well, Matt, I don't think anyone could have expected this type of talent. These kids are unbelievable.
Well, we're moving on to the next age bracket and some challenging new obstacles. For more, let's go down to Lori.
Thanks, guys. The 13 and 14-year-old athletes have 3 different obstacles to contend with, beginning at the Archer Steps. Well, they'll have to race up 2 steep inclines, leap to a rope, and swing over the water. The Devil Steps have been added. Grip and upper body strength are important as they ascend then descend a series of ledges. And the final new obstacle, the Flying Shelf Grab. Lachey across 3 suspended shelves 7 feet apart. At the warped wall, the handholds have been removed, so they'll need to scale all 13 feet. The first ninja to get up the wall and hit the buzzer wins. Matt?
Thanks, Lori. Now, just like in the other age groups, we have 4 athletes competing in the 13 and 14 bracket, and these kids are impressive. First up, out of Butte, Montana, 13-year-old Evan Andrews. This guy is dedicated, gets up at 5 a.m. Did you hear that, parents?
5 a.m.
Gets up at 5 a.m. to train. And out of Billerica, Massachusetts, 14-year-old Annalise Grady. She's a softball player, but she's ready to play hardball on the course.
When people see me, they don't see me as a ninja. They see me as a starting pitcher of the New England Storm.
Hey, there we go. Hey, right here, right here.
My father, he's been coaching me since I was 3. My sister started playing, and I wasn't old enough yet, so he would, like, sneak me into the games, and softball stuck with me.
Annalise was small, so we needed to build her upper body, so we started Ninja Warrior to help with that.
Once I started doing Ninja Warrior, I got better, and I got awesome. My pitch was like 38 miles an hour. Now I can hit 54, which is really good, especially for my age.
There we go. When it gets tough, she works harder, she digs deeper. She's the most determined person I know. She will always give her best, no matter what the obstacles are in front of her.
Watch out, world. I'm coming for you.
While Annalise might be strong enough to throw a 54-mile-an-hour fastball, Evan has stamina for days. On top of his early morning training, he does daily CrossFit with his entire family.
I think those shades are intimidating. Evan better watch out. And a good start for Evan.
They're toe-to-toe, Matt. Matt, let me tell you something. I think she's wearing shades because her future is so bright.
And a little edge there for Annalise. Now, she's got that reach advantage here. She's 3 inches taller than Evan.
But Evan Andrews is not, he's representing from Montana.
Where he lives in Montana, the nearest Ninja Gym is 7 hours away, but he's looking strong.
Oh, but look at the big stride, and her shades are still on.
Evan up first, and Evan very comfortable on the flying shelf grab.
You can tell, look at that, very comfortable. And look at Annalise right there, too.
Annalise really needs to move quickly if she's going to catch up with Evan.
All right, take your time, take your breath.
Annalise.
Oh, she's going right back at it.
Do or die.
Oh,
she did it.
Okay, Annalise, it's the shades. It's the shades.
And she steals the victory on the long wall. Annalise Grady showing that determination her dad was talking about.
Let's take a second look at that. On Evan's first attempt, he had his fingers on the lip of the wall, but just couldn't hang on. That slip-up cost him the win.
So it's Annalise Grady stealing the victory on the warp wall. She's standing by with Lori.
Oh my goodness! Now, Annalise, we are so proud of you. You took the lead on the TikTok. You're coming to the warp wall. What's going through your mind?
I'm just going, you gotta go, you gotta go, you gotta get up the wall. I was like, you got this, you can do it. Grab the top.
And your shades stayed on the whole time. We are so proud of you. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Lori. Up next out of Carlsbad, California, 14-year-old Maya Grudman. She's the pole vaulting ninja who believes she can reach new heights on our course. Going up against a 13-year-old out of Las Vegas, Nevada, Bryce Heckard. He hopes to be a firefighter someday, just like his biggest hero, his dad.
We're at the training facility getting a little workout in.
All right, go. Hustle, hustle, hustle. Come on, move. All right, push-ups. Let's go.
My dad is my hero. He's always been there for me, taught me everything. I would like to be a firefighter, just like my dad. I would like to save a few lives. When I'm in my dad's gear, I feel a little bit stronger. It means so much to me to be competing on American Ninja Warrior Junior. As soon as I seen the show, I thought it would be amazing to try it, and now I have the chance, so it's gonna be really, really fun.
What's up?
And there is his dad, along with his mom and sister, and with the training regimen like Bryce's, Maya's got her work cut out for her.
Well, Maya's a serious athlete, and as a pole vaulter, she has great body awareness. Bryce, on the other hand, is the youngest of 5 siblings. So with all them brothers and sisters, he's got to be one tough fella. All right, here we go. Fast start. Oh, Hector's off to a slow one.
Looked like Bryce was sleeping on that start line. But great agility there on the TikTok, but misses the transfer, and Maya pulls her head.
Body slam, but she's back up, Matt. Maya ain't playing.
The devil steps are where we've seen a lot of athletes pull away. Will one of them make a big move here? These two evenly matched, virtually step for step on the devil steps.
Actually, wow.
And there's mentor Megan giving support.
Come on, go.
This is where I give Maya the edge as the pole vaulter on these laches. A little more body awareness. And Bryce is looking fatigued, Akbar.
Uh-oh, Matt, this doesn't look good for Hector.
Oh! So the pressure is on Maya. She needs to complete this obstacle in order to win. Got it! Just needs the dismount and a cover from behind win for Maya Grudman. Yes! And Maya Grudman hits that buzzer. And what a feeling for Mighty Maya.
I'm gonna cry, I can't.
They pushed each other step for step the whole way. But on the flying shelf grab, you could see in Bryce's face that he was fatigued. And when he went to make the lache, his fingers never locked onto the ledge, and down he went.
Coming up, who will survive the knockout round? Annalise Shades Grady takes on firefighter in training Bryce Heckert. And the pole vaulting phenom Maya Grudman will attempt to leap over Big Sky Ninja Evan Andrews when American Ninja Warrior Jr. returns.
You're watching Universal Kids On Demand. You're watching Universal Kids On Demand.
Welcome back to American Ninja Warrior Jr. While we were away, the softball pitcher Annalise Shades Grady went head-to-head against Bryce Heckert, the firefighter in training. Bryce stumbled on the platform, but it was the TikTok where he got hosed.
Down goes Bryce!
And Annalise knocked it out of the park. So with that, Annalise moves through the knockout race. And one of these two will be joining her in the final round. Evan Andrews, who calls himself the only ninja in Montana, going up against Carlsbad, California girl, Maya Grudman. Her love of flying through the air has taken her to great heights.
I was 6 years old when I started gymnastics. I loved it so much. I wanted to be the best gymnast there was. But I had coaches that didn't believe in me. Then I started doubting myself, and I just couldn't do it anymore. I felt I hadn't tried anything else in my life, so I'm like, fine, I'll just try pole vaulting. I loved it. Pole vaulting taught me to believe in myself. It has all the components I loved of gymnastics, a lot of upper body strength, and it's so much fun to just fly in the air. I love the feeling of flying. I really want to show people that have been told that they're not good enough, that they are good enough and they can do whatever they want, just believe in themselves.
These two are quick on their feet. Maya runs track and field, and Evan plays soccer. These ninjas are fast on the ground. Watch this.
This is anyone's game, Akbar. Both super strong athletes.
Evan Andrews wants to stay in this race. He's got to get his first victory, and he's got a great start, Matt.
4:11 and a good pace. Watch him on the devil steps. This guy says Ninja Warrior has helped him improve his life in so many ways. He suffers from anxiety and uses Ninja to help.
Well, Matt, he's used to training by himself out there in Montana. No ninja gyms, but that's all right. He's making this his ninja gym today.
Oh my, just Lachey over 7 feet at 4:11. But keep in mind, Evan has not made it up the warped wall.
But he's about to.
Oh, so close. Maya is not out of this.
Evan, don't look back, look up.
That's okay.
Oh, take it in, look at him, concentrating. Okay, he's in business. He's in business.
He did it. Evan Andrews makes that buzzer.
And Maya is determined to finish the course.
2 runs, 2 buzzers for
like it. I love it.
How'd it feel, Evan, getting up that warped wall?
I feel amazing.
Yeah. It feels amazing. Oh, Maya, you did it twice. How about you?
Feels great.
I can tell you wanted that first victory. How many more W's you gonna get?
How many there are?
Oh! How many are there, huh? These juniors are stepping
Now,
up.
I can tell you one thing, Evan Andrews, he's hungry.
Well, we'll see just how hungry he is when he has a rematch against Annalise Grady in the final round. But first, we have 2 more epic rematches to decide who moves on to the semifinals. In the 9 and 10 showdown, will it be the Chatterbox Ninja, Caden Forche, or Barefoot Warrior Miles Odom? For the 11 and 12-year-olds, can Free Spirit Nico Stradman hold up Ginger Ninja Hans Hertz once again? Only the strongest will survive the final round when American Ninja Warrior Jr. returns.
You're watching Universal Kids On Demand. You're watching Universal Kids On Demand.
Welcome back to the qualifiers of American Ninja Warrior Jr.
After a heart-pounding day of non-stop action, we are down to our final races to determine who will advance to the semifinals.
And the crazy thing is, we have 3 rematches between the 2 fastest ninjas in each age group. We'll be starting the final races with the 9 and 10-year-olds. Out of Littleton, Colorado, Caden Forche, the Chatterbox Ninja. Squaring off for the 2nd time today against Miles Odom, the Barefoot Warrior from Las Cruces, New Mexico.
With 2 victories already under his belt today, the Chatterbox Ninja has proved he's all talk and all game. But after falling victim to the spin cycle in his first race against Caden, Miles had another opportunity to perfect it, and this is his chance at redemption.
And a good start here for both ninjas.
They both got the red and black on, Matt.
Miles Odom really pushing it. He wants to win this race bad.
Well, Caden slowed down by the cargo net.
And Miles is steaming ahead onto Ivy. He's in the lead.
Oh, cancel recess because Caden's right behind him.
Caden now in the lead. This is back and forth.
Oh, but here comes the Barefoot Ninja. They're both on the spin cycle. This is where Miles slipped up last time.
Oh, and Miles down once again, and Caden trips.
That's what I'm talking about. If you fall, get up.
Hard fall, but he already has won. And his fastest time. Well done, Caden. You're so good. You've got 3 wins. You're going to the semifinals, and you just turned in your fastest time, buddy. And a great job to the Barefoot Ninja, Miles Odom. He took a risk and really pushed himself.
Good job, dude.
Let's go down to Lori, who's standing by with Caden.
Hayden, that was terrific. You get to the warped wall. You actually trip, but you just stayed right there and walked up like it was no big deal. I mean, how did you get up there?
I charged like a rhino was chasing me.
You definitely charged and you hit that buzzer. Congrats on making it to this semifinal round. That's amazing. Matt, back to you.
So congratulations to Caden Forche. He'll be moving on to the 9 and 10 semifinals. Next up, we have another rematch, this time to advance out of the 11 and 12-year-old age group. It's Nico Stradman from St. Peters, Missouri versus Hans Hertz out of Castle Rock, Colorado.
Yeah, Nico's 6 inches taller than Hans, but Hans has some serious wheels. His fastest time is only 1/10 of a second slower than Nico's.
Last time, Hans' faulty footing on the warped wall slowed him down, giving Nico the win.
It's Nico, it's Hans. There they go.
And Hans takes the early lead, just like in their first matchup.
But Nico's keeping it close, Matt. He's not holding anything back on this one.
Now watch this. Nico's height advantage could come into play here on the rings.
All right. Looks like he's trying to make his move right here.
But Hans is holding him off.
Oh, a huge dismount off the rings by Hans, and he's pulling away. Nico ain't playing. He's getting the floating tiles again.
But Hans is flying.
Oh, and so is Nico. Nico's coming, Matt.
Watch the dismount. Hans has it. No room for error. 1 and 2.
He's got to go. He's got to go.
Redemption for that first place. Yes! Hans Hertz pays him back. What a performance by the Ginger Ninja.
It was Hans's huge dismount off the ring toss that gave him an advantage, and he was up and over the wall for the win.
Well, Hans Hertz is moving on to the semifinals, and he's standing by with Lori.
Hans, you did a phenomenal job. Did your brother give any advice to you from the last run?
He just wanted me to do my best, and he was going to be proud either way, so.
That's so sweet. Now, you pulled ahead on the ring toss. Can you tell me about that? Because you guys were neck and neck right up until then.
My mom actually was saying to skip the last one, so I guess I just tried it. It ended up working.
Mom was right. Great job on moving on to the semifinal round. We'll see you out there, bud. Guys.
A spectacular run by Hans Hertz, who's earned his spot in the 11 and 12 semifinals. Next up, the final 2 athletes are getting a little coaching from their mentor, Megan Martin.
Both of you guys, you've done it before. You know what to do. You know these obstacles. So just nice and quick and efficient. And I think you guys are going to give us a really good race, and I can't wait to cheer for you. You guys are going to be awesome. Have fun. Remember to have fun.
Have fun. Truly sage advice here on Ninja Junior.
That's what I'm talking about. I like that. Both of these two work hard and play hard. But at 4'11", Evan has a 3-inch height disadvantage, which cost him the win in their first race. Check this out. He reached the wall first, but Annalise was able to steal the victory. And I know Evan wants to get up the wall this time. He is so focused on getting there. This is going to be close.
Well, you can see Annalise just slightly ahead, and that's going to put pressure on Evan Andrews. What can he do climbing here?
All right, look at that. Look at the upper body strength.
Just skipping up 2 hands. Very even.
And the power's in the sunglasses for sure. You got to be cool to wear them in this competition.
Evan, the first one through. Now watch this. We saw a lot of falls on this obstacle. Nothing guaranteed. That's a 7-foot plus the shade.
All right, here it is. It's this transition.
Good dismount, but this is where he lost. He was here before Annalise, but couldn't
get hit it on the first try.
Oh, the door is open.
Now here it is. Here it is.
Sunglasses.
Sunglasses. Future's broken.
But here comes Evan. Annalise does it again.
Those sunglasses, they've got superpowers in them. I know they do.
And that means Annalise Grady will advance to the 13-14 semifinals.
Annalise, Evan, what a beautiful run from both of you. It was neck and neck. It was a very close call. Now, as you're flying through this course, what are you thinking about?
I just got to get the wall faster because she's a lot stronger than I am.
I thought you were pretty strong out there, bud. Now, Annalise, you get to the wall. What's running through your mind?
I saw him out of the corner of my eye, like climbing up with me, and I was like, no, you gotta go faster. Just press the buzzer. Go.
Congrats on making it to the semifinal round. And Evan, we'd love to see you in the future. Back to you, Matt.
All of our 3 semifinalists were spectacular today. Caden Forshea, Hans Hertz, and Annalise Grady. Great job, Ninjas.
Those 3 are going to be tough to beat.
But I'll tell you what we're learning. Any age, any size, and you can be an American Ninja Warrior. Well, that ends today's qualifier from downtown Los Angeles. For Akbar Bajbemil and Lori Hernandez, I'm Matt Eisman. We'll see you next time on American Ninja Warrior Jr., only on Universal Kids.
Ninja.